Mhm. Yep. Yeah. I was surprised because they used 2 names right off the bat. They called them Painter they just called them Painters, and then they said the Sunstones. So, it was very interesting to kind of try to assume what they were gonna use it for. I did not imagine a rainbow appearing, though, and, you know, taking us on a ship, which is something that we've kind of always done to get to a new location. Wano, when we jumped up to Skypiea. So all very interesting. I can't wait for this part to yeah, the ship traveling is pretty sweet. I can't wait till they animate it. I think because like they also talk about how it sounds. The rainbow has a distinct sound. I do you think that's its only ability is to do this? Do you think it may have some other secret abilities that we don't know of yet? Okay, very true. Okay, okay. I like that. What if there's like oh, what if there's like multiple sunstones and then this one is known as a painter? And then like yeah, so we could have like different things like that. I do. I like blue. I like blue. Just 'cause boom. Yeah, yeah. Look, I'm a sucker for some MCU. Make it glow, something. I don't know. Because you have to mine it, I would assume, possibly. So it would be interesting to like have it glowing and then that they're mining it. Maybe it grows inside the tree. You brought up a couple episodes ago that they may live inside of the tree, which I didn't think about at all. So it's that's pretty interesting. I maybe they're mining it from inside like the roots of the tree or some sort. Yeah. As far as Norse mythology goes, this is kind of the I don't really know too much into it if it's been debunked or anything like that. So do give me some latitude here. I watched the show Vikings, and then when I was watching that, I kind of researched it while I was watching it, and it seems to be true. So they used to use a sunstone to navigate. The Vikings used to, even in cloudy weathers, they would put it into like a little bowl, and it would help them guide. That way, they could see through the clouds and see the sun. And so maybe this only goes to one location, and that's like a homing beacon of sorts. Send out your pirates, and then they have something to get them home, maybe. But it would be very interesting to have this as a constant fast travel if I'm wrong. And if Shanks has had it, that definitely explains how he's jumping across the Grand Line so easily as much as he has been. Red Line. Yeah, when it if it truly was him with the Gorosei, boom, right there, like you said. Stopping Kaido and King from hitting Marineford. Mhm. Mm. Sure. Very true. And without this, how does anybody from outside of Elbath ever get to the second rung to the sun world, the sun realm? You're you're stuck you're stuck going to the prison realm instead. So it's very interesting. You may only find these in allies of Elbathians, like a Shanks. That way, whenever he comes, it's basically a key in order to access whatever whoever it is that or access the second rung of the realm instead of being stuck where Loki's stuck at. Nope. Mm. Mm. Okay, I agree. Yes. Hmm. 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 Put it down in the chat. Tell us what you guys think about that. I mean, if you had to just create a pretty simple trick for this thing to do, what would it be? Mhm. Oh yeah. Anybody outside of Elbath, I think it's you would have never heard of them. But to maybe some Witharians, some sky people, I think that these may be something right up their alley. They may have heard of it before. No. Okay. They may not even have a necessary a need for it, because if they have everything that they need from Elbath, it's only the pirates really, or the people who are going outside of Elbath, that really require this. Again, it could so I'm open to change because we don't know anything about the heaven realm yet, and may yeah, exactly, 100%. And you may need the sun crystals to get from the second rung to the third rung. 100%. And I don't know that yet. But as of right now, I'm assuming I'm liking your idea where they live inside. So getting up to the second rung, the sun realm, and then being able to be inside the tree is how you get up to the third, the heaven realm. Um, I don't know. I can't see it having more than one trick. I think maybe we can use it. We can amplify it in a way with Lilith or Frankie technology and science, or maybe add it to Usopp's arsenal. What do you think about Usopp getting his hands on this? Anything? Yes, very true. Yes. And it's goofy enough to where like, I believe it's Usopp's. Like, I've always had my hopes for Usopp, but I doubt he gets a hammer or anything like that. Doesn't really seem Usopp-ish, but ooh. Oh, I like that. I like the Zeus one, that's nice. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Mhm. And the only rea oh, and the only reason I'm thinking it's a one trick pony is because in history, like the sunstones per se were only used for navigation. So it would make a lot of sense for me at least that it would be a navigation home in a way. Or I guess I could see it going both ways. I take that back. I mean, maybe it's just navigation in general, and like you said, they can use it to the top of the red line. I just don't want it to be too strong either, because that'd feel pretty cheap. But I'm hoping for pretty unique things out of it, similar to uh, the sundials from Skypiea. I'm hoping for something along the same lines, or the rope from Witheria. Something simple, but maybe we can make it a little more complex and stronger. Ooh, very true. Out of tree. Yeah, I. They know knowledge. Uh, I like that. And then maybe no other ships. That would make it pretty specific too, as well. That would also explain how the government has had very little interference here that we know of so far for 800-ish years. They've apparently been left unmessed with. So I do like that, when you use a prism, it does reflect light in the rainbow spectrum. So I do think that we may have more techniques to be used with it. So be on the lookout for that. Ooh. Jeez. Gee, I like that. I like that. Catch you guys in the next one.